Get ready, because the news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the absolute must-know updates to keep you ahead of the game. From blockbuster trailers that are breaking the internet to deeply fascinating developments you won't want to miss, this is your ultimate download of what's happening right now. We're diving deep into stories that are sparking major conversations and shaping the future. You think you know what's going on? Think again. We're bringing you the inside scoop, the behind-the-scenes buzz, and the critical details that matter. Don't blink, don't breathe, because the next big thing is happening now, and you're about to get the exclusive first look. Stick around, because this is Billie Buzz, and we're about to blow your mind with the stories you need to hear. First up, prepare yourselves for a cinematic event that's already setting the internet ablaze. The first official trailer for a highly anticipated adaptation has dropped, and it's bringing legendary characters to life with a star-studded cast that's making waves. We're talking about a fresh, bold vision of a classic story, and the initial reactions are already buzzing with excitement and debate. Get ready for a deep dive into this visual spectacle that promises to redefine a beloved tale. Next, we're peeling back the layers on a project that's generating serious buzz for its provocative approach to a timeless narrative. This adaptation is daring to be different, pushing boundaries with its artistic choices and challenging traditional interpretations. With a cast that's already iconic and a director known for their groundbreaking work, this story is set to spark conversations and redefine what we expect from classic retellings. We'll explore the bold decisions and the reactions they're igniting. And finally, we're diving into the creative forces behind one of the most talked-about trailers to hit the screen recently. This adaptation is not just about the visuals, it's about the soundscape, the artistic collaborations, and the unexpected choices that make it stand out. We'll uncover the details that make this project a unique artistic endeavor, from its musical influences to its creative team. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single second. A visual storm unleashed. The cinematic world is abuzz with the release of the first official trailer for director Fennell's highly anticipated adaptation of Wuthering Heights. This project, starring the dynamic duo of Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, has officially dropped, and the internet is already reeling from its impact. Warner Bros. Pictures, in collaboration with Lie Still and Lucky Chap Entertainment, has unveiled a glimpse into what promises to be a captivating reimagining of Emily Bronte's classic Gothic romance. Fennell, who also penned the screenplay, is at the helm of this ambitious endeavor, bringing her distinctive directorial vision to a story renowned for its exploration of love, revenge, and the intricate tapestry of social class. The film features Margot Robbie stepping into the role of Kathy and Jacob Elordi as the brooding Heathcliff, a pairing that has already ignited significant fan anticipation. The ensemble cast is further bolstered by the presence of Hong Chow as Nellie Dean, Alison Oliver as Isabella Linton, and Shazad Latif as Edgar Linton, promising a rich and nuanced portrayal of Bronte's iconic characters. Slated for release next year on February 13, coinciding with Valentine's Day, the film is poised to make a significant mark. Social media platforms have erupted with reactions to the 1-minute and 51-second teaser trailer. Early viewers have shared a spectrum of opinions, with many expressing awe at the sheer audacity of the visual storytelling. One user captured the sentiment of many, describing the trailer as amazing and humorously noting, "The shot of the finger in the fish's mouth was so wonderfully dumb." This particular moment seems to have struck a chord, highlighting the trailer's ability to blend the profound with the playfully absurd. However, as with any bold artistic interpretation, the trailer has also prompted discussions and differing perspectives. Another viewer commented on the casting and stylistic choices, remarking, "They made Jacob kinda look like Ralph Fiennes when he played Heathcliff. I prefer a more classic take. This looks too modern and it's full of pop songs, but I'll give it a shot." This sentiment reflects a broader conversation about artistic liberties taken with beloved source material, particularly when modern sensibilities and musical choices are introduced into a period piece. This is amazing. It looks like one of the parody trailers at the beginning of Tropic Thunder. The shot of the finger in the fish's mouth was so wonderfully dumb. They made Jacob kinda look like Ralph Fiennes when he played Heathcliff. I prefer a more classic take. This looks too modern and it's full of pop songs, but I'll give it a shot. But what exactly makes this trailer so polarizing and exciting? We're about to dive into the provocative details that are making waves. A provocative retelling ignites debate. The first teaser for Emerald Fennell's adaptation of Emily Brandt's classic novel, Wuthering Heights, has officially dropped, and it's already promising a provocative and boundary-pushing take on the beloved, albeit dark, story. This highly anticipated film stars Australian powerhouses Robbie and Jacob Elordi as the iconic, ill-fated lovers Catherine and Heathcliff. Fennell's project, which famously sparked a fierce bidding war back in 2024, has been described by early viewers and critics as an erotic interpretation that boldly challenges traditional depictions of the tumultuous romance. Fennell, who garnered critical acclaim and an Oscar for her screenplay for Promising Young Woman, is bringing a fresh, audacious vision to the screen. The initial glimpse offered by the teaser is underscored by the tagline, "Drive Me Mad," hinting at the intense, psychological and emotional landscape the film will explore. Adding to the conversation, the trailer reportedly includes a controversial scene involving sexual intercourse, which has already stirred significant discussion among early viewers who have characterized the film as aggressively provocative and tonally abrasive, signaling a departure from more conventional adaptations. Jacob Elordi, whose star has been steadily rising, particularly recognized for his role in the hit TV series Euphoria, has previously expressed his deep admiration for the film's artistic direction. In an interview earlier this year, he lauded the project, stating, "The performances from everyone, it's breathtaking. It's an incredible romance. It's a true epic. It's visually beautiful. The script is beautiful. The costumes are incredible." His sentiments echo the high production values and artistic ambition evident in the first look. However, the casting of Elordi, a white actor, as Heathcliff has also ignited backlash within certain circles. Traditionally, Heathcliff is described in the novel as a dark-skinned Romany character, and this casting decision has been a focal point of criticism, particularly concerning its implications for the novel's complex colonial dynamics. Casting director Carmel Cochrane has staunchly defended the choice, addressing the controversy head-on. She shared an anecdote about an extreme reaction, noting, "There was one Instagram comment that said the casting director should be shot," but she urged a more measured response, encouraging viewers to just wait till you see it, and then you can decide whether you want to shoot me or not. But you really don't need to be accurate. It's just a book. That is not based on real life. It's all art. This defense frames the adaptation as a work of art rather than a literal translation of the source material. The film, scheduled for release on Valentine's Day 2026, boasts a strong supporting cast, including Hong Chow, Martin Clunes, and Owen Cooper. The adaptation aims to deliver a visually stunning and emotionally resonant narrative, tailored to captivate modern audiences while remaining thematically true to Bronte's original work. This latest iteration joins a long lineage of Wuthering Heights adaptations, following in the footsteps of William Wyler's 1939 film and Andrea Arnold's 2011 version. Fennell's rendition seeks to carve its own niche by blending the classic romantic tragedy with a bold, contemporary cinematic flair. The project's significant attention is partly due to Fennell's prior success, ensuring that Warner Bros. Acquisition, after a competitive bidding process, signals high expectations for its commercial and critical performance, despite its potentially divisive nature. But the controversy doesn't stop at casting alone. We're now turning our attention to the subversive creative choices that are defining this adaptation. A subversive vision takes center stage. The anticipation surrounding the upcoming period romance, Wuthering Heights, starring the formidable talents of Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie, has been building since its initial announcement in July 2024. On Wednesday, this anticipation reached a fever pitch with the official unveiling of the film's first teaser trailer, offering a tantalizing glimpse into what promises to be a radically different interpretation of Emily Bronte's celebrated novel. Director Emerald Fennell, whose previous works like Saltburn and Promising Young Woman have been lauded for their unique and often provocative styles, is at the helm of this ambitious adaptation. Wuthering Heights is shaping up to be a subversive retelling, with Fennell reportedly focusing intently on the steamy sensuality and palpable sexual tension that crackles between its central characters. This focus is vividly evident in the teaser, which also commands attention through its audacious use of an anachronistic score, featuring the distinct sounds of Charli XCX, a choice that immediately signals a contemporary edge to the period setting. Fennell has not only directed, but also penned the screenplay, ensuring her singular vision permeates every aspect of the film. In this adaptation, Elordi embodies the enigmatic Heathcliff, while Robbie takes on the role of Catherine Earnshaw. The star power of this lead pairing has been a significant driver of the film's early buzz. Beyond the central duo, the cast is rounded out by a compelling ensemble, including Hong Chow, Shahzad Latif, Alison Oliver, Martin Clunes, and Ewan Mitchell, suggesting a rich tapestry of performances. Margot Robbie is not only starring, but also serving as a co-producer under her banner, Lucky Chap, in a creative partnership with Josie McNamara and Emerald Fennell. This collaboration marks Robbie's third venture with Fennell, following their successful collaborations on Saltburn and Promising Young Woman, a testament to their shared artistic synergy. The film is backed by MRC Studio and is slated for distribution by Warner Bros. Motion Pictures. Audiences in the United States can mark their calendars for February 13, with international releases commencing on February 11, setting the stage for a global cinematic event. The decision to cast Elordi, a white actor, as Heathcliff, a character traditionally described in Bronte's novel as a dark-skinned gypsy, ignited considerable debate on social media following the maker's announcement in September 2024. This casting choice was particularly significant given that Heathcliff's perceived outsider status and racial background were integral to the complex colonial dynamics explored within the novel. Emily Bronte's original work intricately detailed the volatile relationship between the Earnshaw and Linton families and their entanglement with Heathcliff, the Earnshaw's foster son, making his portrayal a critical element of the narrative's thematic depth. But the creative vision extends beyond the on-screen performances and character portrayals. We're now exploring the musical heart of this adaptation and the artist bringing it to life. A soundtrack of seduction and rebellion. Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, a novel renowned for its diabolical sorrow and tempestuous romance, is set to be reborn on screen this Valentine's Day, and the first trailer is already making a powerful statement, largely thanks to its electrifying soundtrack. Director Emerald Fennell, celebrated for her critically acclaimed works, Promising Young Woman and Saltburn, is helming this ambitious retelling of the 1847 love story, starring the captivating duo of Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. The trailer itself is a visual feast, capturing Robbie as Catherine and Elordi as Heathcliff amidst intense, brooding stares, suggestive moments like fingers inserted into mouths, and heaving chests that hint at the raw passion at the story's core. Pulsating in the background, providing an unforgettable sonic landscape, is Charli XCX's track, Everything is Romantic, from her album Brat. This choice of music immediately signals a departure from traditional period drama scoring, injecting a modern, almost rebellious energy into the classic narrative. Charli XCX herself took to X, formerly Twitter, to share the clip, teasing fans with the exciting news that, in addition to Everything is Romantic, the film will feature new original songs by me for Emerald Fennell's Wuthering Heights. She concluded her post with a festive wish for everyone's Happy Early Valentine's 3, further amplifying the anticipation for the film's release. This venture into film scoring marks another exciting chapter in Charli XCX's burgeoning acting and creative journey. Earlier this year, she graced the screens in the Prime Video series Overcompensating, and she also has roles in the drama Eruptia, which she co-wrote, and 100 Nights of Hero. Reflecting on her multifaceted career, Charli previously shared with Variety, "I am really enjoying my acting journey. I feel very, very inspired at the moment in that field. And I only ever want to do things that inspire me and make me feel energized." Her enthusiasm for creative projects is clearly driving her involvement in Wuthering Heights. Alongside the lead pair, the Wuthering Heights adaptation features a stellar supporting cast, including Hong Chow as Nellie Dean, Alison Oliver as Isabella Linton, and Shazad Latif as Edgar Linton. This ensemble brings further depth to Fennell's vision. The film also marks a reunion for Elordi and Fennell, who previously collaborated on Saltburn, with Fennell also serving as writer and producer for this gothic romance remake. The project generated immense interest, igniting a significant bidding war when Robbie and Elordi joined the cast. Ultimately, Warner Bros.' $80 million bid secured the rights, outshining Netflix's reported $150 million offer. According to Variety, the filmmakers, including Robbie's Lucky Chap production company, opted for Warner Bros. Motion Picture Group's pitch for a wide theatrical release. The movie, officially set for a theatrical debut on February 13, 2026, represents the third collaboration between Lucky Chap and Fennell, cementing their creative partnership. But the story behind this adaptation goes even deeper, touching on the business of filmmaking itself. We're going to explore the major studio deal that brought this project to life. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw the explosive trailer for Wuthering Heights starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, sparking debate with its provocative take. We dove into the subversive artistic choices and the modern soundtrack by Charli XCX, plus the massive studio deal that brought it all together. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to Billie Buzz for more, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.